Okay. This reading is for Libra. Okay. That's Justice. That's Libra. This reading is for Libra for the end of April, year 2025. Please check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. This is a general reading. Allah, please send Libra 500 angels to stand guard, guide, and protect. Allah, please send me 500 angels to stand guard, guide, and protect me. As I open this portal, I do not partner you with my divination, but I ask of you to guide me through. So now my readings are truthful, accurate, and honest. So we got death here. We got justice upright. Justice is Libra, okay? Then we have the moon here in reverse. And then we have death in reverse. So something was not supposed to be reborn again. This is giving me the feeling that you were almost going down a Mercury retrograde. A Pisces or a Cancer could have been involved. Okay, so there's some confusion here with the moon in reverse. It's like there was a mystery of why all of a sudden you were getting some type of reversal of fortune. And from the last video, a masculine Libra was mistreating their person. Okay? Yeah, under judgment. So, Knight of Pentacles is here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you want to stop this judgment. Show me more for Libra. You know what the judgment was. You knew something was not going to be successful with the Six of Wands. You already knew something was not right. Because what you was choosing is the devil. Capricorn could be involved. Being selective over the actions that you have taken. Okay? The choices that you made was very devilish. And God comes out to show you the truth. Okay? The truth and clarity. Also, you know who's high spiritually ranking. You could be high spiritually ranking. You could have found out some information, some truth through God at church. But with the Hierophant here, it's church, it's organization, it's union, it's marriage. Okay? A connection between you and God almost got thrown away. You almost was handed to the devil by a reckless choice. And that reckless choice was going down that pathway to the past instead of going towards the future. So now you see, you feel, you knew that a certain devilish decision that you was going to make, okay, was going to have you under judgment, have you in reversal of fortune, and have you in some type of bad luck energy. Something was just confusing. This is also witchcraft, manipulation. Now, without the witchcraft and manipulation, you could have been dealing with a narcissist. You could have been the narcissist, being very mean and, judgmental here. So God stepped in and is revealing the truth, okay? So you want to stop that judgment because the other choice wasn't successful. You knew somebody was doing something in the background. You knew with that Two of Wands, there was another choice. So we have the Queen of Wands here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This Queen of Wands could have spoke the truth, showed you the truth through God. Eight of Swords. Yeah, see, whoever this fire sign is, you can have fire in your chart. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. So this Queen of Wands sees clearly. And they're not restricted or stuck in their head. They know the path that they want to take. Show me Allah, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is protecting themselves, protecting their energy. You could be protecting yourself, your energy, okay, from any pain. But somebody did not want to see. This is the Five of Swords. So it could have been you or someone else did not want to see or take any accountability to the Three of Swords. So when this Queen of Wands felt that energy of another option that you could have been keeping, they could have been keeping, but that decision to stay with God, stay truthful through God, okay, it overpowered the cruelty and abuse and the denial that you could have been carrying, because the swords is here. That's the 5 of Swords. So Allah, you seen this Libra, whether they're male or female, committing some sins to bring that 3 of Swords energy to the 2 of Swords to make it the 5 of Swords. Sneaky behavior. Lovers, you got caught. This person could be at work, someone you work with. You could have been working and investing on the things that you love, of course. But there was some cheating, an attempt of an affair that you could have been denying. And that Queen of Wands, I don't care what nobody say, sits with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. What's the outcome for Libra? Yep. Fighting the Empress. God said, oh, no. No, 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 no. That Empress could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That Empress was going through enough spiritual battles, okay, when you started to be sneaky. Now there's reversal of fortune. Yeah, move forward, and being unfaithful was your plan. The Chariot upright and the Knight of Cups is in reverse is someone that is unfaithful, so a water sign could have been involved. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So God snagged you before it got any further. Queen of Cups came out in reverse with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh yeah, you was plotting and planning to be unfaithful. And you was moving forward with it until God stepped in. And God is giving you reversal of fortune because of what you deny. Yep, exposure. Exposure. Yep. 2 of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles. So you was leaving your divine partner, your kingdom spouse, out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles, loss of home, loss of job, money, anxiety, stress. This person could have been with you through the tough times when you had nothing. This keeps coming out in Libra's reading too. This person's been with Libra when they had nothing. And you tried to play them. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You tried to play them. Trying to flirt. Looks fade. So what did this King of Swords say to this Queen of Cups in reverse? 4 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Manifest. The Tower. So you told that Queen of Cups that you're stable with your divine partner. You're manifesting give and take. And if they give in to that temptation, if you give in to this temptation, it's going to bring the Tower. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You're manifesting, okay, with this person. But see, that water sign knows how to use that witchcraft to give you a tempting offer. You was going back into a Mercury retrograde, Libra. Oh! Ten of Wands to the Ten of Swords. Damn. Oh, so yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords to the Ten of Wands. Oh yeah, like I said, that person that you was with could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. But the fire sign came out with the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. This person stands in a truth, and they must have said something, spoke something that exposed you. That person been there with you through thick and thin when you had nothing. And then when you got something, when the Queen of Cups could be a female, male, take what resonates. When that person seen, oh, snap, Libra got up on their feet. Libra broke that spell. Libra, I'm going to give an offer to be unfaithful. You was trying it. You was trying it. And this is where that negative energy started kicking in. Yep. That's when that negative energy started to kick in. And yeah, Ten of Cups, it's in reverse. So the outcome between Libra and this water sign with the Ten of Cups in reverse, that was just lust coming your way. That was an attack on your relationship. Knight of Swords. Now, if this don't resonate, if it's not happening, you don't say nothing. Because if you say something, then I'm going to know that it's happened to you. Show me the Knight of Swords between his King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Yep, that energy to cheat, to imbalance. Show me the Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles for this Libra and this Cancer. Yeah, went back in the past. I told you. Went back in the damn past searching. After all what this fire sign did, you still was tempted by the past. So you had to get some punishment. Because God wasn't going to let you go to heaven. And the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. This is why there was conflict. This is why you wanted to give up on a relationship. You didn't want to collaborate anymore. Now you and that water sign ain't working. There's conflict between y'all. Show me the Five of Swords to the Three of Pentacles in reverse for Libra in this water sign. You were under an illusion. Not having no discipline or no structure. Thought that this Queen of Cups thought they had so many different ways to cause this illusion. Now that the illusion is faded, how does Libra feel? Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Walking away, relocating, and trying to find happiness elsewhere. Yeah, you was about to walk away from the relationship. Six of Cups is in reverse. This relationship with this water sign been over. It's been trash. And you was going to walk back to something broken because you was under an illusion. So that gives you the impression of a user. King of Swords, a Fool. Could be a new beginning coming. Show me the King of Swords and the Fool. You was just throwing caution in the wind. You was just throwing caution in the wind. Ace of Wands is in reverse. You don't have any energy for this situation anymore. And that Queen of Cups was played in your energy. And also, if you're a male Libra, they were doing spell work on your genitals. They were making sure you had no idea, no passion for your person. So you could sleep with them. Because this is the Four of Swords. The Three of Swords is still cheating, it's still cruelty, it's still abuse, and keep it a secret with that Ace of Wands underneath that coffin. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, and that World card is in reverse. So there's a cycle period that's closing out. Could be with an earth sign, or you're not trying to be, cold-hearted and cruel anymore. You're not trying to deal with men or women that's in this Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse. Okay, you want to be nurturing, you want to be kind, you want to be loving, you want to be sympathetic. But there was a time period where you were not. And because of that, you have to face this karma, and you're going to lose a blessing by repeating generational habits. So if you're a man or a woman, if your mother or father was a cheater, you come from a family of cheating. I'm telling you the truth. So this is why God stopped you in your path, so you will not go back down that retrograde, because you was going right into the tower. And God was going to discipline you. Okay, so you seen it. It wasn't worth it. Now, for those people that say that it's not happening to them, then this reading is not for you. Allah, show me more for Libra. Show me the direction that Libra was going. Karmic cycles. Fate, karma, something ending so something new can begin. So you were going down a karmic cycle. There's some things that you cannot go back to. So since you were going backwards, and this is due to that spell work from that water sign or earth sign, make a decision, work on your inner healing. And that's exactly what you did, Libra. You decided to work through the challenges and work on your inner healing. Commitment. This is why there was challenges in the commitment. Because it was someone else. Manifest a love spell. Yes. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. So you could live with your partner, or you could have moved in with a partner, or a partner. This water sign wanted to be with you so bad. They were spying. You knew that. This is how you fell in that water sign or that earth sign's grip. Could have been another air sign. You used your intuition about that water sign. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. And yes, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They thought you was going to come back. Okay? No pregnancy with that water sign. They wanted to get pregnant. When you slept with them, they wanted to get pregnant by you and take you on a honeymoon, or this was the talk. We're going to go and have that honeymoon. You're not even separated. Some of you are not separated from your person. Divorce is in reverse. God stopped that affair. Vacation. If you would have went with this water sign, you would have had health issues. Health issues could arise on this date night. So that's why the male phallic, the Ace of Wands, was in reverse. Okay? Didn't even want you to be intimate with the person that you're with, that was there for you through thick and thin. So that guardian, a lost loved one, watches over you, told you to let go. Make room for new beginnings that's on its way. God showed you that you was being a narcissist, someone that's too full of themselves, and yes, a hint of a gold digger. But see, this confession that you were lying when you were asked, when that fire sign asked you, what's going on? You lied. So God had revealed that you are a liar. Sexuality, someone is still trying to figure themselves out. So you were trying to figure out who the hell you want to be with, and you did not want to give it any time. Everything is a divine timing. That was not by God's law to go and try to commit an affair. You were going down a Mercury retrograde. Yep. So communicating about this was a gamble. You have problems with addictions or gambling, bad finances. Intimacy was a gamble. Fire sign. Intimacy and fire sign. The sexual chemistry, reminiscing with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Show me intimacy and fire sign. You don't even want someone else to be intimate with this fire sign. You come out in reverse. You started to distance yourself from this fire sign. Fire sign could have started distancing himself away from you. You come out in your own reading in reverse. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Move on. Open your heart. Came out in reverse. Earth sign. You're not going to open your heart to an earth sign. Caution. Find out more information and don't overwork yourself. Someone is unavailable and it's a waste of time. So move on. So that earth sign could have been like, it's a waste of time, move on. Or you could have said that, okay, to the earth sign or the water sign or the Leo. But the Leo, from what I'm seeing, could have said that too. Like, it's a waste of time, I'm moving on. So you got to be fair with people. You got to be fair. If you're not fair, God's always going to be the one to balance out the divine law. I hope that helped you, Leo. Oh, Leo. Wow. Libra. That fire sign card is just in my head. And the card with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant is just stuck in my third eye right now. So I hope that helps you, Libra.